I'm Amanda Budzowski, and I am the Senior Manager of Clinical Training and Development at UPMC Health Plan. So I am tasked with our training for our lifestyle health coaches, as well as involved in our lifestyle interventions at the health plan. I'm a doctoral student at the University of Pittsburgh in health, physical activity, and chronic disease prevention, and I'm also one of the 2017 Salk Fellows. I am not a Pittsburgh native. I am from about 90 minutes north in Hermitage, PA, the Hermitage-Sharon area. It's where I grew up, and I came to Pittsburgh after I started my career. I've been in the city for about 10 years. Once I started my career and it brought me here downtown, I lived downtown ever since, and I love being a part of the development and the growing Pittsburgh, and I doubt that I'll leave anytime soon. I think that health activism to me means finding something that you feel a need to speak up for and finding a way to call attention to it, to rally people around it, increase that awareness, and then of course there's a component of being able to then take what you've done and help others learn how to duplicate it or replicate it and move on to the next cause once you've been able to impact change. Well, I find myself being passionate about a lot of things. Most of what I've been passionate over the past 10 or 12 years has been through my passion for endurance sports. So I'm an Ironman triathlete. I've done the Ironman 4 times, and so I've used that as a platform, endurance sports as a platform over the past 10 years or so to bring awareness and to spark change in certain causes. So I've been involved in domestic violence, challenged athletes, diabetes, cancer, and most recently pulmonary hypertension over the past few years. So I'm involved with an organization called Team Phenomenal Hope, and we are a team of endurance athletes that use our sport or sports as a platform to raise awareness, to ignite change, and to fund research for a rare disease called pulmonary hypertension.
Fellowship.
I learned about the Salk Fellowship through my doctoral program at the University of Pittsburgh, and I saw it as an opportunity to be involved in a different way. So within my career, I'm very involved in health and wellness, but I also am an advocate for pulmonary hypertension, and specifically I'm very interested in organ donation, and so I've been ignited very lightly or loosely within that area, and I felt that this was an opportunity to take my interest and to move it beyond noise and start to create some impact or change. Within the fellowship, I'll be working specifically on organ donation, so I'm not quite sure exactly what that will look like yet, but with our patients with pulmonary hypertension, because it's a rare disease and it can also be deadly, many of our patients actually need an organ transplant or a donation. And so it's something that I've been involved in through our personal experiences with knowing individuals who have needed a transplant, but then also realizing that a lot of people don't know how to get involved with organ transplant. There are a lot of misconceptions about it, and there isn't an easy process necessarily to sign up for organ donation. And so as a young individual, I want to figure out a way that we can take other young individuals and better educate them and better inspire them to be a part of that movement. So within the pulmonary hypertension community and within our organization, we have a program called Let Me Be Your Lungs, and I'm partnered with a patient, Deanna, and I've been partnered with her for a little bit over a year. And when I think about pulmonary hypertension or the challenges that our patients face every day in the simplest of tasks, I often think of her, and her drive to move forward and to make every day the best that she can helps me to want to give this disease a great greater voice, and specifically within organ donation to educate and help inspire others to get involved. And I would say that her resiliency is something that has really inspired me to want to continue to help the cause and to make a big impact, even if it's in a small way. I think that mentorship is really important, and I think that when I look back through my career or through my trajectory, or how I've ended up kind of in the place that I am today, I think about all of the people who have helped me to get here. And so I've always tried to surround myself around mentors who would help to push and to challenge me, but also allow you to fail so that you can grow. And I think that mentorship is really important, especially as a woman. It sometimes can be challenging to find good mentors and to find someone who will take that time with you. And so I think that my mentors that I've had in the past have made a really big impact and continue to make an impact on where I'm going today. I am an identical twin, and a lot of people are really surprised when they find that out because I don't necessarily share it with everyone I meet. It'd be kind of weird. Hi, no, I'm an identical twin, and so when people see my twin sister or they meet her and it's not me, they're often very surprised that I have a twin sister, and so that's always fun, especially as an adult, because growing up in a small town, everybody knew you were a twin, but in a big town, no one hardly knows you're a twin. So it's something that's fun and interesting that a lot of people don't know about me.